Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, back at it once again. And I know it's been a while since I last actually had a chance to live stream, so just wanted to actually, let you guys know I'm still all right. Still loving anime as usual, and I actually really wanted to talk about my plans for 2024 because, God forbid, I haven't actually had a chance to actually do anything as of late. So, that being said, just waiting on some guests or some viewers to actually show up and show some appreciation. But just remember, be respectful. Don't leave any negative comments or anything. But if you actually start being a jerk to either me or my guests, then basically you will actually be banned from here. So just fair warning. Hatred will not be tolerated here. So anyway, I really wanted to actually talk about this whole thing about freaking how 2024 is actually starting to actually have some interesting twisted turns when it comes to mm, yeah, whatever. Besides, of course, perfection exposed. And I'm just not really going to pay attention because I'm just actually trying to do my own thing. I don't want any drama or anything. Not trying to start anything because my only purpose is just doing anime related content. I'm not actually, trying to get into any per se dramas that, don't need me to actually be a part of anything. So uh, uh, it was okay. But anyway, like I said, I'm just actually dealing with some of my stuff as well. So I just actually want people to understand that I'm just trying to actually enjoy my life how I just really wanted to. And I think I'm actually off to a pretty good start. Hold on a second. So I just need to check something real quick. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Okay. All right. I gotta check something real quick through my eBay. Go to. Yeah, how am I not surprised? Because apparently, freaking. Hey, like I said, I'm not focusing on Brandon because apparently, Brandon is just, friggin' doing some stupid ass shit. He's just being an idiot. All right. Actually, why don't I go like this? In fact, people really need. Also, another thing, people really need to learn that there's a difference between fictional characters and real people. All right, so it's on its way. It says it should be here by February 1st. And this one is coming in at by February 12th. Nice little early birthday presents, if I do say so myself. But anyway, like I said, I just don't want to focus on, on any drama or anything. because I'm not a drama channel. If people actually have a problem with me, they need to come and talk to me about it personally. Say it to my face. Don't just actually, hide behind some computer screen and then say a whole bunch of shit about me. If you got a problem with me, say it to my face, man to man. But I won't actually talk to Brandon because he's just actually too much of a freaking. He's too much of a freaking drama queen. But anyway, like I said, I'm just trying to actually freaking do what I can to actually make ends meet. But for now, I just really want to talk about some of the good stuff that's actually coming out of the anime fandom. I mean, we've actually have freaking gushing over magical girls, Chain Soldier, Delicious in Dungeon. I mean, ooh, frustration, irritation. That's a good one, man. Oh, that is a good one. But like I said, I'll just try to live my life. But for now, I really want to talk about freaking the etchy enemy series that are actually freaking causing so much of a mess within the anime fandom. Because God forbid, you know, a we've actually had an influx of like haters coming in and actually say shit like, "Oh, we're just actually what's wrong with the freaking with the, with the fandom these days." Instead, whereas I, however, just prefer watching anime for what it is. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy anime as much as the next guy does. But apparently, if you guys really want to actually, enjoy anime for what it is, then by all means. But don't go freaking messing it up for the next person. If someone actually doesn't like something, they could just actually choose to close their eyes and just walk away. Simple as that. But nope. Nowadays, we just actually have to deal with, excuse me, with all these haters coming in and saying, "Oh, we can't actually have you know, we can't have anything nice because apparently we can't actually handle spicy content." Well, you know what I say? Too bad, so sad. Anime has always been a part of the Japanese culture, and we, the actual anime fans, came here first. So, and yet you actually come in here, destroy our stuff, and then blame us for breaking it when you personally, come into our space. That's your opinion. That's just your opinion because you just take it as you will. Besides, it uh, it's not facts. It's just freaking. It's just your opinion. No, it's not. Okay, I'm not admitting anything. So apparently, you are banned. Sorry about that. It's just that we always have to deal with like idiots like that trying to actually freaking come into our fandoms saying shit like that. And also, people really need to learn that there's a difference between lines on paper and real people. Straight up. Yeah, so apparently I had to ban Jimmy Jones because he was actually freaking spamming. And that's another thing I will not stand. Dude, seriously, all I'm going to say is this. The day hell freezes over is the day that I actually debate Konosuke again. Oh, we got Joker. Hold on, dude. I gotta let you on.
Hey, oh, yep, there we go. Mike's going, hey, it's been a while.
Yeah, I know. Basically, I've actually been dealing with a lot of freaking a lot of like issues as of late, and I haven't actually had the proper motivation to do any like a kind of content.
Yeah, I could definitely what you've been telling us privately. I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I've actually been in such a real hole ever since people started, dragging me into unnecessary drama as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Other than that, let's see what's there to talk about. Almost done watching Outlaw Star. That's what I'm currently watching right now. So,
The holy
uh,
grail of anime right there. The holy grail.
yeah, it was really good. Yeah, hold on. I can show off a little bit what I. This is just one of the things I got from my convention that I was at before I got sick, unfortunately. So
Hmm.
yeah, because there was an awesome band there called Spirit Bomb. They did a lot of anime openings and endings. This was one of them. I'm like, wait, what is this anime? I've seen this before. Lo and behold, our good friend Anime Night, this was his intro back in the day for his live streams. I'm like, oh, this is what he uses. This is it. So that was it. So I was like, awesome. That was something I was gonna buy right away. So I'm like, I knew it. And I knew the anime because they on the monitors they have all the openings going in the background. So that was great.
Yeah, I got my own copy as well, dude.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got them. I got the series all on DVD.
Oh, there you go. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
So
because
every once in a while, yeah. So every once in a while, when I get a chance, I bring either the Xbox down or I go downstairs on my PlayStation and start watching it. And it's really good, honestly. Like really good. A lot of classic VAs you can recognize right away. Obviously, like God, it is aged beautiful. Like I know cell shaded still hard to do and like it's expensive, but my goodness, look, the new stuff looks great too. But there's something about going back in a time capsule, and you could say this anime came out today, and I would say, yep, I agree with you. It came out today. That someone did it. Just like
yeah,
with a review with Anime Night and Eagle Rider and a few others on
oh yeah,
with Princess Mononoke. Like if you told me that came out today, I'm like, oh yeah, I believe you. It came out today.
yeah. Also, I really wanted to talk about all the etchy anime series that have been coming out as well, like gushing over magical girls, freaking Chain Soldier, Delicious Dungeon.
I gotta get catch up on some of the etchy stuff because I'm like, yeah, I would like that, but I'm glad they're still embracing the etchy, and some of them really have good stories to go along with it. Don't be afraid to watch the etchy, even if you don't like it. There's surprisingly have some good stories in there.
Yeah, exactly. Because apparently, people really need to actually, just let go of the drama, let go of the politics, and just embrace escapism.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about the whole AI situation that's going on. I'm like, you know what? It's like if it's like a good friend Dino. If he ever shows up here, it's like we keep saying, if they're not gonna properly translate this or localize this, it's like I don't blame Japan in the studios going, you know what? We're going to take control back, and this is how it has to be done. Yes, there's still going to be a human translator involved with it, but it's like, if that's the way it has to go, I don't blame them. I say go for it if it sends them a message. To
Yeah,
all the good
also,
translator out there, I want to say thank you for doing a good job. It's the bad apples, the bad seeds that give you the bad reputation.
yeah, like Katrina Lewandakis, that ant dude, and of course, let's not forget Jamie Marchi.
Exactly. See, it's funny she keeps coming out and is like, you're just painting this more bad on yourself. Now, do I think the change of pan and stocking were they bad? Like, yeah, you know what? You can watch the Japanese version, the English version. They're like, I think you still get the same results, but it's like once more swearing, that's fine. But the other ones, take your pick. It still has its loyal fan base to its day.
Yeah, and apparently, personal opinion, I think that AI is like basically the lesser of two evils. And
At least for the translation stuff. When it comes down to the art stuff that we have in our rooms and stuff, no, please don't. It's not ready for that, and it never will
no,
be.
no, no, no. Basically, nothing best. I usually prefer, human art over AI art because AI art is like a fucking abomination.
I'm like, probably show a little bit, but if you ever watch it, like I said, I met some awesome people. Met all the VAs actually. So anybody's a fan of Data Live, so
Ah,
just
cool.
Data Live. Let's see here. Of course, me with Chainsaw Man. So she actually was very nice to me, and actually, she was very polite. I liked her. She was very nice to everybody. And of course, Mr. Aaron Dismuke himself. So
Oh, nice.
that
Yeah.
that I mean, look at the art. I love this art. And it's also cute. You see, Edward in there as well. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
can't
funny.
forget Vic Mignogna. So,
Yep.
also, I just actually had to get my hands on this.
Oh, there you go. Undead Unluck. I see that a little place, a little bit over some of the shops I go to, and that's the big thing. Like manga is coming more into more your local shops, and I think that's a good thing. I get my Kaiju number 8 from one store, and then Chainsaw Man I was collecting from a few different places that at least had the volume still, and that was a good thing. And even finding one of your favorite authors that you really love, I'm like, oh wait, this is her. This is her who did Silver Spoon and Full Metal. I should pick this up. I need to finish the rest of find the rest of the volumes because it's really darn good.
Yeah, exactly. You should actually just enjoy what you want to enjoy. And don't let other people tell you, like, you're actually in the wrong for actually liking something. Because, A, you should actually have a right to choose, how you want to support something. And B, we should actually have the right to actually vote with our wallets. To
And that's
actually,
the stronger thing. Vote for it with your wallets. If it fails, it fails. If it's good and it's like, no one, I'll buy it again. The height again, like we said last year, what was the best game of the year? Well, but besides from Baldur's Gate, it still sold well enough. But again, despite the controversies and everything, because people would not shut up, and we keep saying, let's just play the damn game and see how good it is. Hogwarts Legacy over 23, at least over 20 million copies. 20 million copies. And yet nobody celebrated it except for us.
yeah, exactly. Because apparently, I've actually played Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, I've actually had a blast playing it. And you know what? Hey, award ceremonies are just going straight down the toilet for all I care.
Know what? It gets you get to the problem when even Angry Joe, despite people like him and not like him at time times, I still watch him from time to time. Even he said, "Look, he put it at number two, top
Hey,
10.
dude,
He put it at number two.
you're cutting out. So
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Little Mike's a little weird, but Angry Joe, he put it at number 2 for his top 10, saying it was celebrated. And he said, "Look, I don't care about the controversy." He said he never brought it up in the review, and he said, "Let's talk about the game," and he did, and he said it was really good. He said it was worth it. It's big enough to ignore the author, and it's like I agree with that. I absolutely agree. You can separate the art from the artist. Look, Rowling's one thing. Do I agree with her? No, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna have fun, and I had fun with it. Really good
yeah,
game.
and let's not forget about the time that freaking people started harassing, Silvervale, freaking Pikami, all because
Oh
they want,
yes.
all because they wanted to actually play, freaking, they wanted to actually play freaking Hogwarts Legacy.
It, and that's where it kind of ironically people's true nature show themselves. Yeah, you're a kind person, but people kept saying, no, you don't play this. I'm like, it's not gonna hurt a single darn person. Even the developer said they were gonna support one of the charities events. I'm like, there you go. Like, why can't you guys just be there? They even put some of that money towards a charity event. Like, heck, even the Ackman, he had to come out and said he put his money where his mouth is. Great video, and he said, look, here's the charity you can support. Boom, and everybody shut up about that.
Yeah, exactly. And
How,
it's also
about
Leo actually
you?
brings up a good point. You're right. You should have the right to support something as long as it's not like actual like cheese pizza material.
Oh yeah. That's again, as we keep saying that it's one thing, Oh, hold on. It's the mic. Yeah, the mic's working. There you go. I just gotta get close enough to it. Again, just be careful on who you support. Are there scumming people out there? Absolutely. Not do some of them make good work? Surprisingly, yes. Despite them, if you know the history, look at Rurouni Kenshin. Great author, great, but he's not a very good individual. Despite him having Rurouni Kenshin, a couple other series that people do really like, it's there, like out there.
Yeah, unfortunately, freaking Brandon's actually back here.
Mhm.
So, and of course, he's actually doing the freaking old fashioned. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I mean, seriously, he's just, a pathetic drama queen. And you know what? I'm actually living rent free. Yo, Shiny, what's up, dude? Besides, like I said, he's just actually freaking just being a bitter freaking lover. Instead, he doesn't even take care of his wife.
Look. The thing I'm about to say is, personal stuff. Leave that alone, and just like you just leave people alone. As like, look, if you don't like the content, you just say I don't like the content. It's that simple. Like again, Hyperdimension Neptunia is all the artists, all the models are made. The main character designs are made by a female artist. Is she one? No, despite me having Iris Heart. Like Fludia is voiced by Jeremy Lee. Does that make me a bad person? No.
No, you're not actually Brandon there, Leo. I'm actually talking about the Lolicon Slayer, aka Konosuke7. A freaking DBZ YouTuber that actually freaking starts beefing with other people because apparently that actually gets him views.
And that just has to like end. You gotta move on. Like it's an unhealthy obsession. If that's your whole life, I'm saying,
Sorry,
look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's
yeah, you've been
for
cutting
example.
Yeah,
Keep cutting it out.
good.
But like for example, like recently in the Final Fantasy VII community, there is a very much an obsessed individual who really likes Jessie. One reason or another, keeps harassing Kazusei Nojima about like, where's Jessie? Where she's at? Even if this is meant to be a troll, that's not a good thing to start attacking the lead writer of the game or harassing the VAs, saying how the English ones have it easy versus of Tifa and Aerith versus Erica Hollicher. And I met Erica Hollicher again, same convention. Wonderful individual, nice individual. Don't do this, please. That does not help them out.
Exactly, but people don't understand. They just actually live in their own little bubble saying, oh, we're just actually bad people because, apparently we actually, are living we're just actually trying to live our lives, enjoy what we want to enjoy. And yet people always come out and say, oh, you're just a bad person because, you support this kind of content. Hold on.
Hey.
Hey, Shiny, what's up?
Yeah, you heard about I heard about your like the whole obsession situation going on with these cow pickers.
All right. Hold on, guys. I got to do a couple things, so I'll be right.
All right.
Yeah,
so what were you saying before?
Look, like I said, there's a certain individual on Twitter who really loves Jessie from Final Fantasy, especially the remake. Personal reason, I won't say why, but he's gone like this. There's this obsession of wanting to know where's she at? Is she alive? Dead? Like she's dead in the original game. The remake might say she's alive or not, depending on how the new timeline goes for Rebirth.
Yeah.
But do not harass the lead writer. Nojima
That's true.
come out in a Japanese article saying, I'm getting attacked by people on social media.
Twitter.
And, like, it's causing some stress.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, when that happens, stop. and do not attack the VAs. Like the English VAs, he said that, look, you have, like they say they have it easy because they're both Tifa and Aerith VAs, but it's like,
Yeah.
and that has nothing to do with it. You're not
Yeah.
harassing, saying that they should support the other English VA that has the voices Jessica, and that's disgusting.
Oh.
You need to seek help, like really get help, because this is unhealthy.
Yeah. And the point is, when I find out why it's unhealthy a lot, because even though the screenshot stalker, as we know, she's still on Instagram and Threads doing this whole same stuff, just like what she did before on Twitter because she got kicked out of Twitter, and trying to move on to other platforms to just harass people like that. But like, to be honest, she had an unhealthy obsession as well, including she had an unhealthy obsession of me, and I know what caused it because of that cosplay Karen who can't even get over me. To be honest, it's like, look, like my thing is, look, she, I know she's jealous of my waifus, and she doesn't like when I disagree with her politics and her nonsense. That's all I say. And the point is, I don't get why some people are so butthurt over disagreements or if people like their waifus or their husbandos, you know. Like if they have waifus, and husbandos they like, they shouldn't mind anyone else's business to just basically go after people who like their waifus and husbandos, you know.
Again, like I keep saying on Twitter, that when your likes are open in public, people can see it. Again, I guess someone was tweeting my other friend about certain content, and then I look at his tweets, and I'm like, you have stuff from My Little Pony that's in open public likes in there. And it's like, yeah, what's this? And a few other things. I'm like, they never learn. It's like rules for these,
Yeah.
not for them. Again, we keep telling people these are drawings, fictional characters. They're not real. Again,
Yeah.
if you know your limit, that is completely fine. But then you see people playing games like I would mention Neptunium, like again, female artists who drew all the characters, designs, and everything.
And
going after her?
No, we don't go after decent people on the internet. We learn what happened with the creator of Andrew and Layla revealed to be a woman. And guess what? She kind of cut off social media completely. And her site as well, anyway.
Again, exactly as well. Like again, like Studio Trigger. Again, look at Rebecca and that fantastic design that she has. Again, but people are claiming no, she's in her 20s. That's fine. Did the CD Projekt Red employee have a problem with some of them? Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They did until they realized that she's actually a good character. She was written well, and she, one of them, was the best girl. So, again, people's mind can change. And if you say, like, oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. But again, if you put more effort into this stuff, it's like, here's my problem. How do you not know that?
And these people don't have any self-awareness about themselves.
Again, that's the point. The content that was in Dragon Ball from time to time, it may be shown in action, but guess what? It still has a target demographic. Again, like Bulma is actually in a suit. We've seen it at cosplays before. I've seen the cosplays. A Bulma in that bunny suit. It's funny. And I'm like, well, if people like it, they're gonna cosplay it. That's one thing.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. With this whole cosplay is not consent BS, here's the problem. If they worry about these guys who are trying to go after her where they're wearing their cosplays, here's the thing. They should wear appropriately in cons, not
the females there are definitely female creeps out there as well. Whatnot.
Yeah.
If they're like that's why we keep saying cosplay is not consent. You gotta get permission out there. One of my friends had an experience I can't quite talk about, but I'm like, oh man, not again. Here we go again.
And here's the thing, like cosplay consent is just it's just BS on most times that women want to get away with it, but they don't know the problem is it's on themselves because the problem is look if they think they say they shouldn't be like men shouldn't be objectifying women, but yet they objectifying themselves, which is the problem.
You definitely saw that, like, ironically, in Baldur's Gate 3, ironically, with all the
Yeah,
weird stuff you can do in that game. I'm like, I mean, Larry Development, good on them for developing the game that they want to make. Congrats. That's what I always keep saying. That's a positive. Make the game that you want to make and
yeah,
support. But then when you saw all the bear stuff, I was like, so this is what gets approved that they're going to make endless articles about. At first I
yeah,
was laughing, but then we see the slight hypocrisy and double standards. I'm like even all the warnings of some of the visual novels I'm playing, like they're saying that yeah, they're above the age of 18. So like in a game that they know that is at a certain age limit, so there's that too as well. Do you have to
yeah,
play those visual novels? No, you don't have to. There's some nice wholesome ones out there, but it's like this: people know the market, they know the demographic. Since decades of making games, they know exactly who to target to. I mean, look at
yeah,
Fate Stay Night. Do I need to remind people what the original idea for Transfer Mana was? Do you like you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah,
Like it's there in the original version. They changed it as the years went on, but it's like the original version was a little spicy. I'm not gonna lie.
yep. I heard about it because even though I do have the original version on PC, as in like I didn't buy it, I just downloaded it.
Yeah, there you go. Like even Studio D, they still changed it around a little bit for the first anime adaptation, but it's still there a little bit.
Yeah,
You're like, oh man, I couldn't. I've part of me felt slightly bad for the animator who had to animate this. Like, oh yeah, that's right, we still have to do this, but there's a
yeah,
way that you can cut away from it.
yeah,
But you also gotta remember the VAs were like, oh yeah, that's right, this is from the original version of the novel. You get to the other routes, they don't do that as much anymore. In fact, it's more
yeah,
better, but like it was there. It was at a different time. Again, I'm about
yeah,
to say the visual novel that I played the most. You know, if you know the anime or the game I'm about to mention, you know the girl who
yeah.
chants the love found this world. That was heavily changed for the remake.
Damn.
It's still there, but they also cut away from it too. But the
Yeah,
original version was very heavily spicy.
yeah. And the point is, like, these people need to stop whining about fan service a lot. It's like, we get the whole point. Like, if they're so upset about it, why won't they just, block the, the content creator or whatever, But they don't want to. There.
Yep, I'm sorry. Yep,
Yeah, it's like
except
people don't want anything. Don't want anything too about ignoring things a lot. And
And
about that
I'm
screen.
back.
Hey, Mr. Annie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Anime.
Yo, what's up?
You heard about like the whole week about yesterday about Verbalize who kind of uploaded his self-insert hentai video.
oh, like 50K, 50K. Here's the
Yeah,
that is
Yeah, exact. It's just freaking. I mean, who in their right mind actually freaking allows Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I kind of missed out, but listen, I had to do something for my grandfather. I know I
oh
need to help.
yeah,
I know I need to help him out, but anyway,
yeah,
yeah. In fact, I actually had this dude Jimmy Johnson actually freaking going and saying freaking lollies are CP. like literally. And I bet you 6-1 odds that the freaking sources that they state are actually made the fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was trying to say, freaking, I actually watched like all 3 episodes of freaking Gushing Over Magical Girls.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah, well, what else am I watching right now? Trying to watch Delicious Dungeon. I forgot the new episode dropped yesterday because I was too busy with work. But like,
Yeah.
oof, it is funny. It is hilarious, and it's kind of nice to see the Emily and Rudd, who's from the live action One Piece, expand her talent. She's a very talented actress, so good on her for getting a role in an anime. Good on her. Like she's our elf girl, so she's pretty good actually. What else is there? A Blue Eye Samurai. That was surprisingly. I still gotta finish it. No spoilers, but if it's that good and a lot of people are liking it, they should. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled and we can get those 2 to
Yeah, sorry,
4
dude.
seasons. Whatever the plan.
You're cutting in and out.
Oh, I still am. Hold on a second.
That's a good one. Oh, device not connected. Oh, God. Well, anyway, Carl Carlson says, antis have one source, and it's called Trust Me, Bro. Let's see here. And we're back.
Okay, it's fixed now?
Yep, it is.
Okay, that's a little weird. The first one of the few times I ever had to do that.
Oh, I understand.
The Blue Eye Samurai, good show, like a lot of good action when you get going, but even
Yeah.
the quieter moments. I hope we get a chance to watch it because it's something that's really up everyone's alley lately. Like it is that good when you got a good team of writers and people who understand what they're doing. It's so damn good.
Yeah, and also freaking.
Let's see here.
Let's see. A freaking Perfection Exposed actually keeps saying that freaking I'm actually trying to have freaking Konosuke have him deplatformed, and I'm playing the victim here. When
here's the thing. If I got to say something about this, it's called like both parties have to move on. They have to move on. It's like, look, it's done and over with. It's an obsession right now. You keep attacking someone, it's like, is this really what your life to be?
Yeah, and I'm trying to move on and try to focus on things that I want to do, like try to get back into doing more anime-related content. But yet, freaking Brandon just won't actually let it go.
It's called this actions speak louder than words. Someone's moving on right now. It's like, look, let's just move on from this topic. Like, you don't have to like every single content out there. Do I have problems with some of the stuff? Yeah, I do, but I know my limit. Like you keep saying, there's a limit to all this stuff. If you know your limit, fine.
Yeah.
Just don't. If you're gonna attack someone, don't attack somebody. Just say that I just don't like this. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the easy thing, but people don't understand that. They just don't want to move on things.
Also, another thing, I never deplatformed freaking Brandon. Okay, that's just a freaking lie because he's just lying, trying to actually get. And no, he doesn't actually deserve any right to actually freaking.
You know what? Someone said it correctly. What about the females who like this stuff as well? Like, there are ton of females out there who love this content as well. Like, don't forget, I knew a cosplayer, and she loves the lewd stuff. She's very much likes the spicy cosplays, and she's very good at it. She's very, very much good at it.
Yeah, and they don't even care. They're focused on the men. And the problem is, it's those radical feminists who don't like perviness and all this stuff. But you have to
Again, I
say,
got
oh, they
problems with
want,
that too, but eventually, I think the industry might crash for the West. But that's one thing. It's a topic for like another video.
yeah,
Yeah, except most of the
yeah,
screen. Yeah, and I don't actually believe their screenshots whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay, like
basically, freaking Perfection Exposed is just lying through his teeth.
yeah. And even though our so-called Vic kick Vic or I'd say the we post an L situation, she needs to stop doing that. And it's just like a minor who's stalking an adult, which is kind of creepy.
okay, that's creepy, and even about the whole Kick Vic situation. Our good friend Alina or Maggie, thank you for saying this, but it's been so many years. A lot of VAs have finally just moved on and have accepted that. Like, look, here's the thing: we're not gonna make any new ground. It's the same reports, same people, same arguments, different day. It's time to move on. I think a lot of us have moved on.
And
Like I never
and
got
here's the
into it,
thing.
but I was very much neutral. Like I wanted facts and evidence. And a lot of things kept
Same
changing
here.
on post. So it's
Exactly.
like I let you guys fought that battle, and you know what?
And the
It's
and
gotta
here's
help.
the real and here's the real truth. That whole big drama was just a big distraction away from Jamie Markey's true intention.
And
Well, again, like we talked
I'm
about
just
earlier,
gonna.
she's self-exposing herself right now, accidentally, or very much of the whole thing that's going on right now, the whole AI situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I had to freaking ban Perfection Exposed because apparently they're just actually being a Konosuke Senpai.
Yeah. Man, I don't get why, but one of these days, when once I have my live stream, maybe have some female who like hentai, lolis, and all the stuff might come in and try to speak for themselves.
Again, like 2 years ago at a convention, I like literally saw this like the panel at this convention. They had like all this not safe for work stuff, and they allowed it. And it's like, hey, I got friends who like this stuff, and lo and behold, like I showed Mr. A, and it's like, yeah, it's out there. Female artists. Don't forget, like even in the 18 plus stuff for Japan with the hentai mangas, some of your favorite mangaka authors or illustrators, guess what, are women. Women love this stuff. So you can't just go attacking the males. What about the females?
Yeah, exactly. Because there are women that actually like Redo of Healer.
Mm-hmm. People love either Healer. Women love Goblin Slayer, Berserk. People like Worlds. Is it called Worlds End Harem? Am I saying that
Yeah,
right?
World's
Worlds
End
End Harem.
Harem.
Yeah, the
And
one that's like, okay, you can see the plot, but it's like it's actually a good story. It's actually funny. Is
yeah,
it weird? Yes, but it's also Japan. It's these creators. They come up with this weird stuff.
yeah. In fact, like 1984 and Shimonetta have been like freaking warnings about what society would look like if we were actually going to a dystopian future. And yet, it's actually people are treating it as like how to's to actually get into those types of situations.
Like every day, I feel like we're getting a
Yeah,
little bit too closer to that stuff with
but here's the thing: they
say
try to escalate it, but it won't gonna last long.
what's the old saying? They reap what they sow in the end.
Yep.
Karma comes around. Like again, that famous tweet on Twitter for the comic book industry. Sorry, we took your. Well, I can't remember the tweet, but two of the known bad comic book female writers have said that sorry, we took your comics, but now they have to come out and say that the industry's failing. Gee, I wonder why the industry's failing. You're not telling good stories of our legacy characters. You keep killing them again and again, and you're not embracing the fan base. The fan base you want are not buying your comic. This is why the manga light novels and visual novels are winning right now
Yeah,
because they're making
and
stories we care about. We want to go zero to hero or see characters
and
from
not just
Asha.
only that, it's like also indie titles as well.
Indie titles as well. Look at me, Mr. Anway. We bought Jack the Ripper. I'm almost done with that second volume, but it's really good. It's really damn good.
Hey there,
Gem
everybody.
Shock is really good.
Heyo.
Hopefully it comes out soon.
Yeah,
So, what's everyone talking
yeah.
about today?
A lot of random things they like what we know so far,
Yeah.
and
By the way, as
and
far as
here,
anime is concerned, anyone root and Brave Earn?
What was that?
uh,
New anime called Bang Bravern.
No, I haven't heard of
mm,
it.
Dude,
First time
you
I'm
really
hearing about
should
it.
watch it. It's basically a fusion of Real Robot and Super Robot in the best ways
Oh.
possible. And it's directed by Masami Obari.
Huh.
I'll
Oh.
put it in private chat.
Okay, I'll look it up.
and so anyways, you about verbally, right? Like when he wasted 5,000K for a self-insert
Oh, hey, Carl.
hentai, it's like, why would you waste that much money for that? Like, she went on Fiverr to get animators to do his job cheaper.
Yeah. Also, another thing, really wanted to talk to you guys. Plus, we were also talking about like all the new ecchi anime that's coming out, like freaking gushing over magical girls, freaking like
Yeah.
Chained Soldier, and Delicious in Dungeon.
Don't forget
yeah.
Metallic Rouge. That show is basically Kamen Rider meets Blade Runner. It's awesome.
Oh, yep.
What is
Also,
it?
Yeah, and we don't.
oh, well, wait.
You won't know about the gushing over magical girls is like, imagine the cosplayers in the cons, but I'm aware about the main character cosplay. It's gonna be like too inappropriate in most cons.
Well, yeah. But us mecha fans are definitely eating good this year.
Yeah.
I attribute that to Armored Core 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they
Because
came at the right
basically,
time at the right place. So
yeah, especially with freaking the whole mecha is dead made by
Oh,
Giga.
don't even get me started on Giguk and his pompous bullshit. Like, every time this guy opens his fucking gob about mecha, I immediately want to punch him in the
maybe some,
balls.
not like maybe the ones that aren't quite as taken off as they should be. Like there's definitely some animes out there that I could definitely say they had a lot of hype going into it, or like there's a lot of intrigue, but then it just becomes standard, paid by numbers, not do anything too new. But the ones that really stand out, the ones that people are gonna remember, like Matt, is every single Gundam gonna be a hit or not? Mercury of Witch.
Oh, you seemed like you're having a really bad cough there, Joker.
No, I'm doing the Mercury of Witch.
Yeah, that just means you're having a really bad cough due to really bad anime.
Yep.
I mean,
Basic.
and that's
Like,
the
again, we
thing.
were kind of intrigued by it a little bit, and then
And here's the thing.
I dropped it after the fourth episode because it wasn't moving. I'm like, okay, we start off good, but then I'm like, all right, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, here's the thing. I didn't want G-Witch to suck. I mean, the prologue promised a lot, and then they gave us Utena in space with mechs. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, freaking. This is why I usually prefer like the more classic Gundams over like the Gundams we have now.
You see Master Race all day, every day, biatch. Also, Gundam X is underrated as fuck.
Yeah.
I watched one episode of Seeds and I am hooked. I just gotta finish the rest. I'm like, woo.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
But the new Gundam one that's built in Unreal Engine 5. It's got my attention.
Yeah. The only thing is that the lead female character has that Karen hairdo.
If it's done well enough, I'm not gonna worry about the haircut. I'm
just hoping that this new Unreal Gundam the movie is going to be good because I really want it to be good. Just the same way I wanted G Witch to be good, and only for G Witch to shit the bed early on.
I'm
Yeah.
going through the movie collection of the first season. Pretty good. Even I might be missing some episodes or some content got a little change, but I'm like, it's really good. Then I can hopefully watch Charge Rebellion and not get confused as crap, or I gotta watch the second series if I can find it.
Oh
So I
yeah,
can get to
guys.
Hathaway. Like Hathaway was good actually. From what I saw from my friend, I'm like, this is pretty good actually. I'm hoping they're still making the second part so we can see the continuation.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I just actually found this for like $7 at Bull Moose, and what do you guys think?
Ooh,
Oh,
good.
but
Last
there
That's
Vampire.
good.
you go.
That's a real classic there,
That's
bro.
a real classic right there.
Yeah. The sad thing is, I've only seen snippets of it, like back when it was on like Stars and stuff. But I never really sat down and freaking watched the entire thing.
It's a good movie. I mean, it's got a lot of vampire slang, and it's basically one of the very first animated transition to digital animation, and it was actually pretty damn good.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because basically you can't act because basically this is what anime used to be before freaking everything just went all digital and just like doesn't really have the
Yeah.
heart and soul of anime.
Exactly, man. Like
Oh, Matt's gonna be
I
proud of
dare
you. Bro.
anyone tell me that Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is far inferior to something made in 2010 or something.
There you go. One of my favorite. Only released in the
And
U.S. in 6 theaters. Only 6 theaters, and yet it still remains a classic.
yeah.
Exactly, man. Like you just you just can't knock the amazing how awesome Vampire Hunter D in general is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Part
Also,
sci-fi, part western, part fantasy. It's slightly, well, at least some of the guns, at least.
It's
get that
basically
more
it's
sci-fi,
basically
but it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing.
dude, it's basically Solomon Kane mixed with Elric. It's
Yeah.
And the
I
illustrator
could
is
describe
like
it.
the original one of the people who did Final Fantasy for a very, very long time. And you can tell that, oh yeah, it's him, all right. There's even a great documentary about it's on Netflix. It's one of their video
Yeah,
games
not to mention
documentary that even shows
Yeah,
a little
not to
bit of
mention-
Vampire Hunter D.
Hey, Joker, can I say something?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that, man. My fault.
Yeah. You seem to be talking over me, but anyway,
Sorry about that.
yeah. It seems
Yeah. So
Amano even used to do illustrations for the Elric novels in Japan.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's really showing of Yoshitaka Amano's artwork and how much Elric influenced his work.
yeah.
yeah. Also, guys, I just actually realized I forgot I had this.
Okay.
Yeah. You tell
Yeah, Erika
double
7.
disc.
Ooh.
Ooh, Eric is good.
Yep.
But anyways, guys, you know about with Discord right now, how it's getting a little bit worse after they laid off so many, like over 170 employees, and enable the AI to just read your your private server messages and your private messages.
Uh,
What the
Which,
fuck?
yeah, which right now, like I told you before, a week ago, I got banned from Discord, so I'm ungilded.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I fly so low under the radar on radar that I might as well be passing through a tunnel
Yeah,
in a helicopter.
yeah. Like as much with Discord going on, and even I found out that they went overboard with the so-called they want to ban people who are dead naming.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Anyway,
That's why.
Carl, I more consider Erica 7 to be the 21st century equivalent to Super Dimension Fortress Macross mixed with a bit of Xenogears thrown in.
Yeah, and also another thing, like I said, basically, if freaking 2024 actually does become the year of Ecchi and Lou content, I think we're actually going to be fucking eating good.
Don't forget Mecha,
That's good.
man. I mean, Mecha is coming back really hard.
And
Yeah.
the good thing is Magical Girls are coming back because of, the whole Magical Girl anime that we know is lewd.
Yeah. Also, I still need to actually get back into doing my freaking mecha story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, how much have you read of our Mecha story so far?
Well, I'm actually still working on like the freaking what I want to say there. I'm working on the first like battle between like a bunch of Xeroxia along with one of the monsters, like a giant
Yeah,
like mechanoid scorpion.
yeah. If we're gonna make our,
Huh.
I have an idea for what what our Xeroxia is gonna look like, but I have a general idea. But let's say it's more akin to Veltal Id meets Escaflowne.
Huh.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I still need to finish off Escaflowne as well.
Yeah, Escaflowne is no joke the best anime of the '90s, hands down. I mean, it's got everything both guys and gals would be into. I mean, for guys, mechs and badass dudes, it's killing each other with swords, and for the ladies, really hunky dudes.
Exactly. And also another thing, I really wanted to say this. Freaking. In fact, I will be adding like some like how like D&D is actually getting rid of mixed races from their games.
Oh yeah,
come on.
fuck the
Mixed race is
Watsy.
the best part.
Yeah, in fact, if we actually do make our tabletop, we'll actually not only freaking allow mixed races, but also freaking have like because not only are there mixed races in the story though, but there's also like other types of like fantasy type characters as well.
I mean, we were already intending on having mixed races back when we started the ideas for our mecha story.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm still like I said.
We just needed to hire a good artist. We just needed to hire a good artist that actually knows what the fuck he's doing and is not inundated with social justice bullcrap.
Wait a second. Wait, look. I do follow. I don't know how this happened. Maybe I'm just retweeting a lot of good stuff or promoting this stuff, but there might be an artist who could do it if you guys are probably.
Yeah, I mean, I know Volt Pro
Yeah.
Studios is really good. I mean, dude's art portfolio is fucking dope, especially his mech designs. I mean, his fighter designs are really, definitely.
Notifications.
Yeah, and basically, I was actually thinking of having the director based off of Norman Reedus.
And I was more thinking a cross between Norman Reedus and Squall Leonhardt from Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, I'd like my main character to be a bit young-ish.
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty interesting though.
I mean, not too old, but not entirely high school aged. Something a little early 20s, something. Early to mid 20s.
Yeah, because that's just kind of. But he's actually gonna be like one of the co-protagonists, since the other one's gonna be like our hybrid Trojan peacekeeper as well.
I mean, I'm liking this already, but remember, let's keep our mecha protagonist a cross between Squall Leonhardt and Norman Reedus.
Yeah, exactly.
And keep him at least early to mid 20s.
Yeah, But apparently that's just a thing because back during like 1990, he was actually put on ice after the before the 1990X events happened. So he's actually been in cryostasis for like so many centuries.
And so basically 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically the whole plot. Yeah, that was basically me. That was basically me and Mr. Ray channeling Makoto Kobayashi's storytelling angle for how Dragon's Heaven was going to go down. If anyone's seen that awesome anime short, like, dude, the animation is fucking dope as fuck, and not to mention incredibly hyper detailed. And from Kobayashi, best kiss.
Kind of out there, man.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out there, Matt.
Okay, penis.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
All right.
Technology,
Yeah.
folks, it likes to fuck us.
So you're talking about your mecha story novel, right?
Yeah, in fact, I would really like to actually have it become like an indie comic.
Yeah. Well, I need to get back to my story novel as well, based on my role play adventures. To be honest.
That's pretty cool.
It's basically kind of how Young Rippa and how young guys like Young Rippa, Infinity Arc, and all others are doing it now because since novelists are shitting the bed, why not we make our own? Why not we make our own comic publication with blackjack, hookers, and metal?
I'm actually part of an animation series, actually.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my colleague from work. He likes anime. He likes some of the other stuff too as well. He said that he asked me would I want to be part of the show. I'm like, yeah, you can use my face for the show. So I got a small cameo, no voice roles. You kind of go like he likes regular show too as well. But I'm like, you can kind of like go in the way of like Konosuba and regular show, kind of like how they kind of deconstructionize a little bit of their storytelling and adventure. So I'm like, like he's got it done, but he hasn't worked on it in a while. So I'm like, hopefully one day we'll all get to see it. So I can show you all what it's like because I'm just curious to see it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, I just really need to focus on, just trying to actually make the story as entertaining as possible without all the freaking the nastiness of all the real world politics and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Storyline politics is fine, but let's not include current year politics into this bullshit.
It's kind of like, yep, it's how you use it in the storytelling. Like, again, does Gundam like to talk about stuff? They do, but it's used more effectively to get you to question some of the characters and their motivation. That's
not to mention these socialist jagoffs keep quoting Antonio Gramsci verbatim.
Here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this. Like no real world politics there or current world politics, unless if you could do like make an alternative. Like let's say if you know who was president in a different timeline, or whatever. Just like how JoJo did with, let's say, with Steel Ball Run.
Oh yeah, Steel Ball Run! I can't wait for the antis to rage at that one.
Yeah. Also, another thing, let's say we make all the antis like freaking rage at our story by actually making all the freaking all the protagonists, like all the all the male characters jacked, and all the female characters look busty and fucking beautiful as all hell.
Also straight.
There's gonna be lowlies.
Also straight because, guys, can I please speak?
God.
Also make him straight because, good lord, do these psychos hate when people are straight?
Yeah, exactly.
As
And here's the thing: if they want diversity, there's going to be diversity of breast size.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
or booty.
Yep.
Don't forget booty.
He's back. It's like what me
Yeah.
and Matt have been. It's like no, what's what me and Bubba have been saying for countless times. Make your own characters. Don't change an old one that we love. Make a new
Yeah.
one. I want to see your story. It's okay to be inspired by the classics, but make your own damn characters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But people don't understand that.
Yeah. I mean, Eric July, heavily influenced by Spider-Man and Superman, definitely made its own character right there.
Yeah.
And I heard many good things about ISOM and Alpha Core.
Yeah, except we know about how Eric July got a little bit acting like an SJW himself.
Yeah, so I've heard from Ruby King.
Yeah.
I don't even know
But again,
what
it's
the
his
hell.
talent,
I don't
yes.
even know what the hell happened here. But
Oh,
yeah.
hold on. Okay, so it turns out that freaking Eric July won't debate Ethan Van Sciver.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and the EVS is actually, taking victory laps, mind you, over the fact that.
Oh man, don't you just love dick fights between two accomplished?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I
Exactly.
finish my streams that I have, so I'm gonna get continue on with my storyline. But the thing is, I'm like basically, and I'm not sure in the middle of volume 1. So once I finish volume 1, I'll move on to volume 2.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'll show you where I am right now, you guys. Like on my freaking.
hold on.
Don't leak anything. Just a thing, because if you leak, people will find out.
Yeah. Don't forget what happened when the
When what?
when the Kiwi tards start swarming us like the pack of vultures they are.
Yeah. The only thing for now, my concepts are my OCs I made. Even I use AIR to make my OCs a little bit better.
Hold on. Yeah, the one thing that really freaking aggravated me was when freaking EVS was actually saying, freaking, anime is actually, cheese pizza material.
Yeah, that's one thing where I was going to Ethan saying, "What the actual fuck, dude?" I mean, not every single anime is like that. And in fact, I usually avoid that kind of anime and as much as humanly possible, and just go for the anime that interests me, which are giant robots and big titty hot mamas with guns.
Oh yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, basically, here's a series that I do plan on actually, hopefully, sitting down and watching along with reviewing.
Hello, what the hell is that?
Oh, this actually came from a mutual friend who actually suggested this. This is called Lyric Recoil.
Oh, okay.
It's actually like a girls with guns type of anime.
With a lot of new fan service.
Okay.
Or some. If it's some, I will watch anyway. Same thing with if it's a lot.
Yeah, Licorice Recoil. Yeah, in fact, I just had to get that because, and I also happen to have a physical copy of Let's Not Forget.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, baby.
Did you get that off Crunchyroll.com or no?
No, I got this mofo off eBay.
Oh, but are they selling it legit?
I don't know because apparently it's all
It's like
in
secondhand retail.
yeah, it's like secondhand. So
Oh, okay.
because that's pretty much how I. In fact, I do plan on hopefully getting my hands on Ikitosen again
Yeah.
because I really need to get. I really need to find that so I can actually add that to my collection. Because I know that freaking Joker would actually really appreciate that.
So yeah, and I'm up to be work in like in in a half hour soon, anyways. But I'm like 15 minutes away from my job, so no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
All right, I'm back. Had to let the dogs out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with with I say when these cow pickers don't know what's a real locale, Verbalace is one of them because he doesn't manage money, just like a real locale don't manage their own money.
Yeah, whereas I'm trying to actually freaking live out my life, and yet people think that I'm just wasting money freaking collecting anime.
Yeah.
For how long Konosuke is going to start sending his goons onto us?
Oh,
Well, for me,
yeah, he calls himself the Lolicon Slayer.
but he's not.
Slayer or Clout Chaser?
Yeah,
Yeah, the point is he's just bored of his own content when it causes drama.
Yeah, whereas I, however, am trying to actually get out of the drama and back into doing more anime-related content.
Yes, even though I'm getting tired of one kick Vicker who can't let go of me because here's the thing, like she still have her stupid PTSD because I call her like the slur, which is against Koreans, which it's my mistake to say it, but I didn't mean to do that anyway. Which I didn't apologize. I just let it go. And the point is, it's like, oh, like Chinese racist. I'm not even racist because, like, do they really think if they think I'm racist? Ask my great grandfather if he's alive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what else is new? Because apparently, freaking, I probably bet you that he actually had to pay off someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Konosuke might have a job, but like he should focus on getting working hard, get paid more instead of like chasing drama for cause. Like they say, oh, locales are the new Minecraft.
Yeah, so I had to ban like Loli Lover because apparently they're just actually nothing more than a cow picker.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's like,
hang on, let me guess. All right, okay, hold on. Here you go. Yep.
What kind of soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Yep. So, sorry, I had to.
so yeah,
That was my uncle that just walked in. But
yeah,
anyway,
you gotta be careful sometimes. Like when you have family coming, that's how people could basically like think you're a local and you have a family member ruin your stream.
now I just treat it as like a normal occurrence that happens. Besides, the only time that freaking get really like into like lolcow territory is if you actually go and lash out at someone. That's what makes you a lolcow.
That's true.
Because
what did I miss from Loli Lover?
Oh, freaking! They're actually saying that freaking Brandon's calling the cops on me and freaking.
Oh God damn it! Again, we're already with this shit.
Yeah, and honestly, like, man, why he's wasting a lot of people's taxpayer money for drawings, which is stupid.
Exactly, and yet he should actually be freaking charged with actually freaking with all these like false allegations, and yet he's actually just trying to treat this as like a moment to actually per se pwn me.
Yeah.
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 Also, last time I checked, not every single anime fan is a fucking lolicon. And you dumbasses.
And yet, what do these people ever do to help actual kids?
Nothing.
You'd think they would actually build a crisis center for abuse victims
Or help out.
or something. But
instead,
yeah,
play moral guardian and act all high and mighty from their high ivory towers built on bullshit.
exactly.
Yeah. And the point is, I'm planning to make a charity stream at some point. I'm not sure this month or February, because mostly February I'll be doing my charity stream, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I'm trying to do maybe help out with children or animals, or even both.
Yeah, exactly. But here's
Yeah.
the
By
thing.
the way, didn't it say somewhere in the? By the way, didn't it say somewhere in the Bible, "Thou shalt not cast a false witness"?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently, people aren't actually freaking understanding Christianity because they actually freaking like to clown on it.
Yeah.
Not to mention, that's basically how Satanism starts to rise. I mean, especially with what's happening on Amazon's latest show and championing the cause of Satanism. If we see
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, this is why I chose to become freaking. This is why I chose to be agnostic, because I should actually have a right to actually, choose to actually support, whatever religion I want, without people actually. You see.
Yeah, I'm actually coming back to Christ myself, but hey,
Yeah.
I believe
And
you.
the point is, this whole Satanism going on is because of these, globalists, I could say, because they're the ones who've been causing the whole situation to mess up the young generation,
Yeah,
including
exactly.
our generation.
The fucking globalists who want to ruin everything good in this world.
Yeah, it's like.
And here's the thing. What's that?
Hold on, I gotta pull up a quote from J.R. Tolkien that actually says about evil forces.
Yeah, evil cannot create anything. They can only corrupt and destroy what good men have put forth.
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me
that quote. It was such a quotable quote that I actually can't help but agree with it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show it to you guys through share screen. Yeah, and here we go. It says evil cannot create anything new. They can only corrupt and ruin good forces have invented or made.
That's exactly what I quoted.
And here's the thing, it's like all these globalists are just basically Satanists in disguise, and they basically want this so-called global communism.
Yeah,
and
not
guess what?
A lot of these globalists are avowed Satanists. They pretty much. I mean, Klaus Schwab himself looks like something out of out of James Bond and Rogues Gallery.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous that people are always actually freaking, going out of their way, try to actually slander people because, God forbid, Yeah, and also another thing. What's going on?
Huh?
Is that me or is that?
What?
We actually heard something behind you there, Evie. Say, where is it? Where is it?
Must be.
What? There's nothing. It's just like I'm sitting in my bed.
We actually heard somebody scream, "Where is it? Where is it?"
It's basically my older sister is basically playing around with my niece.
Oh. I mean.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Besides, I mean, hell, why do you think I actually have Catalina from Queensblade as our background?
I'm more of a cultured redhead appreciator, like let's say Ellie from Xenogears and Kasumi from
Yeah.
Dead or Alive.
And for me, well, I don't mind diversity of different kind of women, regardless of breast size, but I prefer when it's like matured or cute, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Because God forbid, we're just trying to actually enjoy what we want to enjoy without people actually telling us, oh, you can't enjoy this because it goes against my feelings.
Really?
Biatch.
If they're so upset about it, like, geez, why would you just go on that person in the first place? Like, if they don't like that person, just block the person
Exactly.
or ignore
Also,
them.
another thing that I really plan on hopefully, sitting down and watching and reviewing is
Of course.
Ooh, okay.
because basically it's like a freaking militaristic type magical girl series.
Finish that already?
Okay, you've got my curiosity. Now you've got my attention here.
Yeah,
Okay,
because a
yeah,
lot of people are tired of isekai, and guess what? There's a manga basically ending all isekais by, someone attacking Truck-kun.
yeah. In fact, basically, this is also another basis for my magical girl series as well.
Yeah, this is definitely giving me lyrical Nanaha vibes.
Yeah,
If anyone remembers that show.
Yeah, in fact, also I believe Joker also actually happens to be a fan of this series. Am I not wrong?
Oh, yeah. Like the.
mhm.
Oh, God, I gotta get back to reading the. I gotta find a better place to store my manga. They're just in a containers right now, which is fine.
Yeah, would you
Yeah.
say
But my running out of
would,
room.
hey
My bad,
Joker,
Jimmy.
would you say it's basically to you what Armor Trooper Votoms is to me? Moi.
Yep.
Even though I just block a lot of these people who don't like lollies and whatever it is, because the thing is, I don't want them reporting my Twitter, so I keep my Twitter locked still.
Honest, interesting.
Huh. Okay, so according to Coyote Jack, he says Daughters of Yggdrasil is bizarre in an interesting way.
And call them macaroni.
Wow. Okay, I gotta look into this. Let's see here. Daughters.
Oh, it's an old one.
Yeah. And the point is, like, seriously, like, if these entities try to go after people's kids over lollies or anime, they need to stop doing that.
Oh, so it's actually called Rin. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull this up real quick. All right, present
Yeah.
share screen.
Oh, red one. Oh, red monster.
Yeah. So here's what it looks like, there, guys.
It's another one.
Huh.
Oh, I remember that show.
Because heck, I actually really do enjoy that kind of stuff because apparently, that's all we actually ask for is like, a form of escapism. We don't
Hey,
want
there's
to.
an anime coming out. Sweet. This
Oh.
year.
What is it?
Red Monster coming out in April this year.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
But what's it going to be released to?
Not your favorite side in the world, but Power Life it is. Wait.
Yeah. How am I not surprised? Fucking Crunchyroll of all places. They always actually have to have their freaking fingers because into every fucking anime because God forbid, because of their Soiny overlords. Fuck Soiny.
I still have to watch Pluto though, because
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching Pluto too because that one definitely gives me Blade Runner vibes.
Oh, Pluto. Oh yeah, I still need to see that.
Yeah. So you're gonna be just only 1 hour and a half on the stream, right?
Yeah, not to mention Pluto is basically adapted from Astro Boy, so I'm
I
definitely
mean, without the
definitely
classic,
down.
Yeah.
you're gonna have the manga we love today.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny that freaking what do I want to say there? Delicious in Dungeon is actually done by the same company that made Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh.
Yeah, Trigger's awesome. I love Studio Trigger.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
I especially love SSSS Gridman.
Oh yeah! Can't
Yeah.
forget that. Because also, let's not forget also one of the goats, Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Garland's pretty good. I'm more of a Get a Robo guy myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your log was great. Just it's the ending. I'm still like, I knew it was coming, but I'm like, but doesn't take away how awesome the fucking anime was.
Exactly, because
Yeah, I'm still more of a Get a Robo kind of guy, but Gurren Lagann
Yeah.
definitely knows where its influences lie, and definitely runs with it.
Unlike Darling in the Franxx. No offense to those like Darling in the Franxx. It started off good, but then should have just been one season and then go from there.
yeah, but that's just the thing. I mean, I actually still consider Zero Two my waifu. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't even get me started on the travesty that was Genlock.
I don't like Genlock. I seen it, but I don't even like it, to be honest.
I saw one episode of Genlock and I was like, meh. But the more I hear of it, the less the less I'm inclined to actually give it my endorsement. Like, have you seen how the showrunners treated the show and the mecha genre in general? Are you fucking
Or
kidding
the
me?
staff, like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. Also, sometime eventually, I still need to actually, get this little bad boy right here, freaking built.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Don't forget to
But
stream
anyways,
it,
guys,
bro.
Because basically, I promised that if I actually got to 500 subscribers, I'd actually would build this sucker on a live stream.
Oh,
but anyways, guys, I'm about to get off to work anyway, so I will talk to you later.
All right. Anyway, let's call it good here. So, who wants to go first?
I think I will since I'm last. Oh,
Alright.
not much from me. Just be excellent to each other, party the fuck on, dudes, and remember, Mech, and don't buy into Gigux bullshit. Mecha is not dead. In fact, it is very well alive, especially since Armored Core is any indication. Especially, it's basically my favorite middle finger.
they also
It's
should make
basically become a bit of my favorite middle finger to Gigux claims that Mecha is dead.
Oh, this kind of gives me a cool idea for like my Anarchy of Anime story because basically, I'm actually thinking about actually doing some like mecha stuff as well for my current arc.
Yeah.
So anyway, who wants to go next?
Not much for me, but thank you for everyone joining the stream. Glad to be back for a little bit, Hopefully everyone's staying safe out there and enjoying anime.
All right, and also Chinny.
All right, then. So as much as I'm about to get out soon. So the thing is, look, I am gonna be going back streaming very soon, maybe this weekend, and hopefully, let's say this. When you're gonna be, if you're gonna be new to anime, just be aware. Go follow your taste. Don't go to everything you don't like. That's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you all for actually being a part of the craziness, even though it might have been a bit of a short stream, but hell, it is what it is. But anyway, just remember these 4 things, you guys. Respect the wives and fan service. Enjoy your fitness. Embrace your degeneracy. As long as it's legal, doesn't hear anyone else. Enemy is freedom. And until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Enemy 343. God, anime, mecha, beat to the waifu. Fucking speed.
And don't forget to work hard and get good.
Yep.
Yep.
Adios, beat
Yeah, well. Anyways, I'll